back to my channel, everyone. So today, with my skin being recovering, as you can see, I got a pimple there. It was a pretty massive one. So yeah, I'm getting over being sick. So it wasn't bad, like it was weird. It was like a virus of some sort, a 24-hour virus, and my son has it. So it's just been really crazy with that. I wanted to do a get ready with me, just to kind of get back into the swing of things. My skin doesn't feel like it's crawling anymore, which when I get sick, it always happens that I feel like my skin is just itchy, crawling, disgusting, and I know I'm sick. But anyways, this video is an Ipsy box unboxing for BoxyCharm, because I'm under the BoxyCharm thing. So we got some good stuff in here. Basically with this, you can choose, I think there's 2 items already pre-selected for you. You could choose up to 3 items. You can add on things. So I think, yeah, from what I remember, these were the ones, yeah. So you receive 5 items, 2 items are pre-selected, 3 items you can select from the categories that they have for you. So they'll have like items, and it just depends on, I guess, your quiz or something. I can't remember really, but you would have a selection to do like makeup, skincare, whatever. But my pre-selected items, the first one is actually a serum. So it is, never heard of this brand. It's called Deep Serum from Noto, face and neck serum. It doesn't really, let's see, what does it say about it? Keep out of light, formulated with by Noto. It's from the US. Doesn't really say much about it. It does have grape seed oil, rosehip oil, fruit oil, marula seed oil, grapefruit peel oil. Oh, it has coffee arabica seed oil. It has a lot of oils in there. So we're going to try it out just to see. So it looks like this. You get a really nice bottle. It looks pretty clean, pretty nice. It's a yellow color consistency. It's a dropper. So we're just going to go ahead and boop, boop, a couple drops, maybe 3, and warm it up. Oh, it smells really nice. It smells like oranges. I'm not sure. It feels like an oil more than it does a serum, but it does feel like a dry oil, if that makes sense. So if you do have, I'm gonna put a little more on my chin because I was super dry when I was sick. And my skin starts to peel. Yesterday it was peeling really bad because of how my skin after I get sick is just, yeah. Just adding a little more to the neck. You want to push upwards like this, and then just upwards like that. It feels like a dry oil. It is a little bit more oily than I would like it to be. Smells like citrusy. Okay, face neck serum multi-use. Doesn't really say what it does. I'm hoping to add that in the description of what it actually does, but that's that. Okay, never heard of Noto, but I will look into it and show you in the description more about the brand. Feels nice. All right, we're gonna skip over. We've got to put some foundation on. All right, so foundation's on. I did not set it yet, but because the next product was pre-selected for me, this is called Pear Nova, and it's a bronzer contour stick in the shade medium. Never heard of this brand as well. Okay, which one is the contour? Which one is the bronzer? Okay, so it's a stick. I imagine that's the bronzer because it's warm. And this looks like the contour because it's kind of different. And of course it's cooler. So it's creamy. It seems to blend really well. So I think we're gonna use this. I'm not one for creams. However, I do like trying creams just to see how things are. Now, contour, I don't use, but we'll try it on the nose. So we're just gonna put some contour here. This will be good for like when I do my looks, you know what I mean? I see people doing this. I'm not sure about it, but we're gonna put contour here too. I don't know. I'm rusty at this. Use our beauty blender, which is Real Techniques beauty blender, and blend it out. Now it seems to be very blendable actually. I'm surprised. Usually, like, I feel like I just don't know how to blend cream. I'm not a cream person, so like I said, I don't use it often. I had been on a blush kick though with cream products, so I've kind of gotten some practice there. I'm just gonna go in with the foundation side and just kind of touch up those blends and crisp it a little. All right, let's go back in here with the nose. I don't normally contour my nose, but it blends out really nice. And I have a pimple there and it's just been atrocious lately, so bear with me. Just kind of making sure everything's well blended. Just like, it's not bad. It's actually not bad. It's really, really good. Okay, we're getting somewhere. So I'm gonna highlight, as I feel like to complete the process of this, I feel like I have to do a highlight just to kind of make it more blended and clean, you know what I mean? Blended and nice. I don't know why this pimple is just giving me so much like flack. And that's all she wrote. That's pretty good, right? All right, so I did set my makeup with this. Blush is actually also a Boxy Charm favorite. It's Cinta London, which I feel like is a little bit like Ciate, but I have used this heavily. It is just the most beautiful blush ever, and it's my go-to when I'm just kind of slapping things on. All right, so next item. This is actually an item I picked, and this is going to be Wander Beauty in Neutral. I have the other Wander Beauty items, and I do, sorry, I need to get this open. I do really like them. What is it? The purple one and the green one that's come in, I have it in here. I have both of these, and I like when eyeshadow palettes come in. I'm a bit of an eyeshadow junkie, but this is the Sweet Escape. This one is probably my favorite one. It's so pretty. And then this one is just the Wander Beauty one, and it's got greens and browns. Actually the quality is really nice. So this one's just a plain neutral palette. Now I usually use neutral palettes for work because I work in an office and I don't really do much exciting makeup then. But there you go, there's the palette. It's nice and flat, which I really like. And then it is a little light for me, but we're gonna give it a go. Oh, there's my cream. I just keep knocking stuff down. So I am gonna grab a few brushes here. We're gonna go in with Smoke. I feel like that one's a nice go-to type of outer corner. That's pretty much what I want to do, is like do more or less like, is it going to be deep enough for me to wear every day? And I would say it is pretty nice. So we're just putting this on the outer corner. Excuse my brows, I have not cleaned them up just yet. Then we're gonna go, because I need a blending brush here. There it is. We're gonna go in with Latte. And that's a nice warm brown. I like the way they blend. They blend very well. Normally I do my eyeshadow first, then I do my foundation and stuff, but I wanted to see how this could perform without all the cleaning up, you know? I really like it. Next, we're gonna do Suede, and I will swatch these for you. This one's a nice, like, transition shade and shade to blend everything together. And I just started feeling better today. I was feeling okay yesterday, and now my son's sick, so. But he's resting right now, so that's good. And then we're gonna get a little bit more of smoke to kind of deepen that and make sure everything's blended. Just going kind of like swirly motions right there. They do have beautiful shimmers. We're going to use Fawn. And you can get those with your fingers and just put them all over your lid. I really feel like this is going to be a staple neutral palette for me. Really soft, nice staple palette. I'm going to get a mixture of Smoke and Latte and just kind of fluff it towards the shimmer to ensure that it's a nice gradient. I feel like I need a little more blending here. And I always tend to blend a little too haphazardly, but yeah, it's pretty good. Unfortunately for this palette, there is no brow bone shade, so I'm going to pull Jen from the Wander Beauty palette, just the regular one where there's a nice brow bone shade in there. But like the quality in these shadows are really, really nice. Like you can get stuff done. And that's the kind of shadow palette I like. Something that gets stuff done and perfect. And this is a really, really nice soft look. All right, we're gonna take Cashmere. It's kind of like a, I would say it's more of a smoky taupe. Best describe it. And here's my little trick. I get fine lines under my eyes really bad. So I tend to blend and kind of blow out my under eye a little bit more. Do Slip to hide those under eye wrinkles that I have noticed I've been having issues with. And then this way, Slip can kind of marry what we did on the top to the bottom. And it just kind of makes this nice smoky, soft look to it. All right, we're gonna go in with Dawn. Dawn and Haze are similar. I just want to see. I use my finger to kind of like brighten it. Let's put a little bit of Haze. Yeah, they're very similar. Brighten it up a bit. anyways, the lightest it has to be Blossom. And these are very spring shades. They're very creamy. The metallics are very creamy. The mattes are very soft. And I'm just swatching the first row for you. Check it out. That is really pretty. Really pretty. Let's continue. You won't be able to see slip. It kind of blends into my skin. Whoop. So much that I can't even see it. Let's look back. Cashmere. Sorry, you can probably hear my son coughing. He's up. And there's the rest of the shades. Very soft. Can't really see smoke. It seems like it's just a little bit more muted, smoky, gray brown, but it's a nice neutral palette. All right, so that's the third item in the box. I'm going to do the rest of my eyes and then we'll continue. All right, next item, I kind of don't want to open, but I think I have another backup of it. No, I don't. We'll open it. We'll open it. Why not? My favorite curling mascara, Benefit Cosmetics. So this one I did pick, and I really wanted to get my roller lash back because I absolutely love roller lash. I just lined my eyes with the AF94. This is like a, what called? Leather bound. But I do love the bristles in the mascara. It's very nice. It has little hooks on it to kind of like grab the lashes and curl them. And this one, I feel like, I mean, there's a lot of mascaras out there that I really like and then I don't like, but I feel like this one has always been a favorite of mine. I used to cocktail mascaras where I would do like, what was it, the Bad Gal Bang one first, then I would do roller lash on top, and it was a nice combination. But yeah, I do like how that looks. It's very pretty. And yeah, I make funny faces when I do my mascara, and I'm just really mad at this dry patch, but it is what it is. When I'm sick, I get dry patches. My skin just goes through it when I get sick. Very, like, I love this mascara, I really do. So that one I did choose. Next item, and my lips are kind of filled with foundation there and a little dry. This one's called the MAC. So it's a MAC item. Locked Kiss 24-Hour Lipstick. And this is the shade Meticulous. So it's in a silver bullet like so. Very nice, very luxe. Oh, it's already rolled up. It'll do really nice. It smells like vanilla. Nice and light. We'll see how it wears, but there you go. That's my Boxy charm. I really wanted to like get into it, and I feel like that this didn't really do any justice to my chin. I feel like it didn't quite get that dry patch, and it is like kind of like an acne scar, so it's gonna be poking out for a while until it heals completely. But I really was hoping the serum would kind of like really soften the area a little more, but it was more of a dry oil, so I'm not quite sure. So this one is kind of like a, I'm not sure, but I will leave the information of it down below in the description. if there's any like specifics that it does, because it does not say what it does. It just says multi-use, natural, universally sexy. That's all it says. It's a deep serum for the face, neck area. So we'll see how this goes. It does have a shelf life of 6 months, so I don't know if I'll be able to go through it in 6 months. Okay. Next item that I feel like was pretty good, it was the bronzer stick, and I dropped it real quickly. Let me pick that up. I dropped it, but it's pretty good. It's not bad. I mean, the bronzer is not too orange. The contour is nice and cool enough to really like match my skin tone. I feel like in this area is where I would concentrate it a little more. Did a nice soft area on my nose. These don't smell, which is good, but it blends really nice. Like, look at that blend, very soft. So this is actually promising. I'm going to use this quite a bit because I feel like that one might be my go-to. I don't know. I just have to really like get my skin back on track from being sick. So the palette, not normally my cup of tea, really not normally my cup of tea. It is very, very muted, but it's nice for every day. I feel like I'm like, oh my God, I need to add more smoke. I need to add more depth. Smoke is not as dark as I'd like it, but it is good for softness. I feel like my eyes are really soft looking, which is nice. I think I would probably use this for just really, really soft eyes. Mascara, of course, I love this mascara. That's why I picked it, because I absolutely love Roller Lash. That's one of my favorites. It's very, very curling for me, lengthening, does what I need it to do. Not a lot of people love it, and that's okay because you don't have to love it, but sorry, I'm throwing boxes away here while I am talking. But yes, I do love this mascara. I feel like it gets the job done. I do have about medium length lashes, so it does pull them out really nicely to make a curled lash effect, and I really like this. It's going to be a staple for me, of course. It always is. All right, the lipstick. My lips are really dry right now because I'm still kind of recovering from my sickness, but let's do a kiss test. Doesn't come off. Perfect. This is going to be good. And it's a nice neutral lip, so I really like it. Okay, so if you haven't heard of BoxyCharm, it is a subscription box. I do pay $29.99, I think, a month, about $30 a month for this subscription. It's a great way for me to try makeup. It puts me on a budget for my makeup and skincare so that I don't do this action, in the back. Embarrassing, but consume makeup that I don't use or need, because I'm in this kind of like, I feel like I need to have less is more for me. Like, yes, I do still have quite a bit, but I've cut my collection in half because I worked in the industry for so long where I just, yeah, it was interesting. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys for sticking by and being patient while I get this channel on track. But yeah, I will see you in my next one, and hopefully everyone is feeling well and happy and all that jazz. But really did love this box for the month of January. Stay tuned for February next month. Bye.